what's up? This is Chris from ElectroFame. So today's review is a Star Ulefone U692, which is an octa-core smartphone with a giant screen of 6.5 inches and HD screen IPS, 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of RAM. So let's have a look at this promising smartphone. So inside of the box we have the smartphone itself. We'll get back to it. Otherwise, we have two cases, so one in silicone, very flexible, and one S-curve overview, so we'll see it later if it's working very well or not. So you can see. Okay. We also have two batteries. So both are 3800 mAh. One USB cable, micro USB. Earphones. So basic earphones. 3.5mm jack and control torque. And the last item inside is the USB charger and the usual manual, of course, in English. If you have any trouble, just contact us and we'll get through to it, okay? So that's it for the box itself. So we have the smartphone in here. So this is the Star Ulefone 692. So very big smartphone. It's what we call now a phablet, actually. So let's have a closer look at it. So this is the front-facing camera, which is a 5 megapixels. The speaker here. On the bottom we have the home button and the settings button and the back button. On the bottom we have the USB and the microphone. On the side here we have the volume button. On the other side we have the power button. And on the back here you can see the 13 megapixels rear camera with the flash, and which is autofocus as well, and here the 3.5mm jack on the top. So the phone is so as I said before, 6.5 inches. Dimensions are 177 millimeters by 90.7 millimeters and a thickness of 9.7 millimeters. Okay, so we can open and see what is going on inside. So inside the phone we can see we have two SIM cards, so one WCDMA and one GSM, and the other one is the GSM only, and a micro SD card up to 32 gigabytes. And U692, and on the bottom here you can see the speaker. Okay. So basically this is it for the shape of the phone. So now let's put the battery and let's get started then. So we can get started. So the Star Ulefone U692 is 235 grams with a battery included inside. So here we go. We're inside. So we are running Android 4.22. okay, so we can have a look at the settings right away. So here we are. So the SIM management, because we have two SIM cards, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, wireless display. If we click on more, You can see we have aeroplane, VPN, steering, mobile networks, and USB. The language and inputs. So here you can see the list, all what we have in this phone. So feel free to check yours. So this is a pretty long list. Developer options. As usual, we have the basic settings. So for the people who just want to have more access to some stuff. The storage. So the storage, I said before, this is 16 gigabytes RAM. So here we have like 5 gigabytes with 4.36 available, and here 8.55. So basically all together we have 16 and we have 12 available right now, okay? So the battery, this is a 3800 mAh battery, and you have 2 included in this pack. So we have also the gesture sensing, so we will see that it's working. The flash alerts too, when you receive notifications. And about the phone here, we can verify that we have actually Android 4.22, okay? So, the sounds, you can set up your ringtone and whatsoever, and here you can even enhance the for when you have earphones. For the display, you have clear motion to enhance the video fluency, auto rotate screen brightness, so we can see we will be in the maximum brightness for this review. And when you go down, you have the S view cover. But however, what I want to show you now is like, okay, let's talk about that and let's check it out quickly. So if we take the case that we have now, so we can take that off, and here you see that is working very well, no problem. Okay, so you have access to the dates and the time, and at least few of the notifications on the top. Okay, so this was to show you that actually the S cover case is working. So you can set up the sleep time. So, and then for security, we have of course the Google location access for the GPS, security, battery reset, and accessibility. So if we go back, now we can have a look at some applications. So you will see that we have clock, camera, browser, calculator, calendar. We also have the file manager, the flashlight, FM radio, gallery, Gmail, Google Maps, and on the back here we see that we have the navigation from Google Map, the Google Play Store, so you will be able to download the latest applications and your favorite applications without any trouble at all. The settings, Wi-Fi, and voice search, and Google Talk, and that's it basically. So you will have access to the basic applications when you will receive this phone. So now what we can have a look, it's the device specifications itself. So let's have a look at Antutu and benchmark. So the score here is 26,166. So it's a very good score for such a phone nowadays. So let's have a look at device info to better understand that. So here we can see we have Android 4.22, the latest octa-core smartphone from MediaTek, the MT6592, Mali 450 MP for the graphic processor, resolution of 1280 by 720, the back camera which is 13 megapixels as I said before, the root access we'll check it later on, 2 gigabytes of RAM we can see here, and 16 gigabytes of RAM and 12 available. So octa-core clock at 1.7 gigahertz, Mali 450 as I said before, 320 dpi for the density, The multi-touch, we will try it in a very short time. 5 megapixels on the front, as I said. Here you can check the maximum resolutions for the camera. And when you go down, you can have access to the sensors. So here we can see that we have the direction, acceleration lights, e-compass and proximity sensors. Okay, so let's go back and let's try the multi-touch now. So if we put all of our fingers on it, this is a 5-touch IPS HD screen. Okay, so now we can have a look at the camera. So for that we can take a picture of this OTG stick, for example. So we just focus on it. And let's have a look at it. So if we zoom a bit, we see that the detail is very nice and we have no problem at all. So you will enjoy very good pictures on this smartphone without any trouble at all. So however, this time I won't show the GPS because the GPS is however a bit weak inside of the house. However, it is working perfectly outside. We tried it, and so just bear in mind that when you are inside of the house, it will not really work very well. So better go out for using the GPS. So now we can have a look at the root itself. So sorry, this device doesn't have proper root access. So it means that if you want to install a custom ROM on it, you will have to first root this phablet and then you can install a new ROM. Okay. So otherwise, now let's have a look at a video, to test the sound and how it renders on it. So here is on YouTube this GoPro video. And we can play. So we can see that the sound looks more than correct and will be pretty powerful. The quality of the screen is very nice. There is no problem at all, and you will enjoy watching movies on it, I can swear to you. It is large enough as well, and it's very great to enjoy a lot of things on it. So as you can see, the sound is very nice. Sorry about the connection, it's not that good today. So you can see the sound is loud, powerful enough for sure. You will have no trouble at all. So you see that there is no trouble for movies. So we can come back. What I forgot to show you is actually the air gesture. So it's working. It's no problem. So you don't have to touch the screen to switch between the different panels on the home screen on page. Sorry. So that was for the video, and now let's have a look at the graphic performances. So for that we've been downloading Asphalt 8, which is one of the latest racing games available on the Play Store for free. So So there is no trouble at all to play very good games on this Phablet. So you will enjoy without any trouble. Alright, so as you saw, it will be no trouble at all to play very good games on this Phablet as well. So this was basically the review of this Star Ulefone U692. So to make a quick summary about it, we have here an octa-core Phablet clocked at 1.7 GHz, and the GPU is a Mali 450 MP, which allows you to play great games on it. 6.5 inches giant screen, a resolution of 1280 by 720, which is a very honest resolution. 320 DPI, 5-touch HD IPS screen. We have 2 GB of RAM and 16 of ROM. Possibility of inserting a micro SD card up to 32 GB. 2 batteries of 3800 mAh, which is very nice and which lasts very long. 2 cameras, one on the front of 5 megapixels and one on the back of 13 megapixels, Android 4.22. However, it's a little bit weak for the GPS, however great graphic performances. Air gestures, multi-language, FM radio, and 1 free case, 2 free case, 1 S-cover view and 1 silicone. So this is what you will get with the Star Ulefone U692. So if you have any question or any need of information, please feel free to leave a comment below this video and we will get back to you as soon as possible. If you want to buy this smartphone, you can click on the top left corner of this video, and which will redirect you right away to our website. And until then, I hope you enjoyed this review, and see you later for the next one then. Bye bye!